All right. What is going on, everyone? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2024 Tops Series 1/3 Hobby Case Break at number 31. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us. We've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. And we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube. eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings, look in the description. There's a link. Follow the link and do what it says, and you can get some free cards showing up at your door. And then, of course, finally, chefsportscards.com, our little speck of the World Wide Web over there. We got couple breaks up there close to being full. We got Topps Chrome Platinum random 4-boxer that's got like 8 spots left. We got a super cheap Stadium Club blaster break, 10 blaster box. It's $12 a spot. That's got, I think, 12 spots left. So head on over to chefsportscards.com. Series 2 we will start posting tomorrow. I started working on it, but I wasn't able to get it done before tonight. So we'll get some jumbos, some hobby, pick your teams up there. And you guys can grab your teams starting tomorrow. All righty. Well, there's an issue. I forgot to write down who's got Cincinnati. Okay, give me a sec here. Let's see. Michael T. Okay. All right, let's go over the teams. What's up, Chris? D-backs, Josh L. Braves, Ron E. Orioles, Shane S. Red Sox, Jorge H. Cubs, Ashley A. White Sox, Jorge H. Reds, Michael T. Guardians, Carl J. Rockies, Jorge H. Tigers, Ashley A. Royals, Jorge H. Astros, Ashley A. Angels and Dodgers, Shane S. Brewers, John T. and Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Jorge H. Mets, Ashley A. I forgot to write the Yankees down, too. What in the world is wrong with me tonight? My, oh my. Hold on one sec. Da, 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 da. Yankees. Who's got the Yankees? Matt K. Okay. Is that the right one? It's tonight. Yeah. All right. Yankees is Matt K. Did I get everyone else? I did. A's, Phillies, Pirates, Ashley A. Cardinals, Jeff B. Padres, Ashley A. Giants, Mariners, Rays, Jorge H. Rangers, Michael T. Blue Jays, Shane S. And Nationals, Ryan K. No, nothing fancy. You working tonight? All right, let's open some cards. This has been an interesting case thus far. Let's see where it takes us tonight. All right, good luck, everybody. Today is your Monday. Mike Schmidt throwback. So what, you get today and tomorrow off? Friday and Saturday? I used to do that years ago, and especially when I was first a chef, when I was like low man on the totem pole, it'd be like Tuesday, Wednesday was my Saturday, Sunday. Mike Trout, home run challenge. Oh, Monday. Okay, I understand. I get what you're saying. Today's your day back. Understood. I told you before, the hours never really, well, they did when I got older, but when I was younger, the hours never bothered me that much. And, you know, Felix Bautista, I averaged probably about 100 to 110 hours a week for like 25 years. And I never mind, I just hated working on Sundays. I always hated working on Sundays. It was the worst. Not just because nobody else did, but the people you dealt with, like, it was just Sunday was just always the worst day to work. Michael Kopech, a rainbow foil for the White Sox. Or Jorge. When I first graduated from culinary school, I worked at a very famous restaurant in South Carolina called 82 Queen. It's been around forever. It's still there to this day. It's beautiful, beautiful restaurant. And I was the PM sous chef, and it was the only like chef job, like real chef job in a restaurant I ever had where I only worked like 50 hours a week because we had like 7 chefs, and I was like the bottom rung guy. And being the bottom rung guy, I was the one who had to run Sunday. And every Sunday when I was going to work, J-Rod throwback, I lived in a horrible place called North Charleston, South Carolina, if anyone's familiar with it, up by the naval base. And I mean, you got to remember, this is like 1991 ish, somewhere around there. And I'm making like $8 an hour as a sous chef. I mean, I was, had no money, nothing. And I always I used to take a bus into the city. And when I get off the bus, I'd have to walk about 5 or 6 blocks to get to the restaurant. And it never bothered me except on Sunday, man. Everyone was just kind of moseying along, having a good time, and get out of my way. I got to go to work. Mike Trout, throwback. Henry Davis, rookie. Now I can't even imagine working like that. I would have to be in traction if I tried to do a 100-hour week now. Those days are well past me. Griffey, celebration of the kid. I brought this case in honor of Series 2 coming out next week, just to give us a little build up. Pete Alonso Blueprint. Michael Massey. Christopher Morale. Aaron Judge, greatest hits. Appa. For the Marlins, Dane Myers, rookie auto. Dane Myers. On the throwback auto. Jorge. I have no idea who Dane Myers is. Doesn't mean you won't in a year or two. You never know. You never know. I have to admit, I think that's my first Dane Myers auto I've ever seen. Volpe Future Stars. Wade Boggs throwback. The Chicken Man. For the Mets, New York Smiles. Mets heavy hitters share a laugh. Oh, I'm sure they're laughing now. 14, 16 games out, whatever they are. That guy who owns the team ain't laughing. I'll tell you that. All the money he spent on that team. Although, hey, they get to play in London. Man, that stadium they're playing in is crazy. I watched the whole thing earlier. Phillies, they did this like special because they're not playing tonight. So, Kershaw Grand Gamers, they did this Phillies in London special thing earlier tonight. And they showed him taking batting practice at that stadium. It's the stadium they used in the Olympics. That thing is just massive. My gosh. They said they sold like 86,000 tickets to the game or something like that. To the games, both of them. Coco Montez, Ryan Jeffers. Yeah, I'm really going to be interested to see it. The woman that what's her name? Tyrion Hatcher, I think, she's like a sideline reporter for the Phillies, and she was there already, and she was explaining that Nolan Arenado blueprint when they built the stadium for the Olympics. They made it like it's kind of interesting the way the stadium is. Like it doesn't have a roof, but it kind of comes up, you know. And she was explaining that the dynamics of the stadium, they made it so there would be no wind effect, especially for like the track and field events. So like, you know, if you throw a javelin or whatever, there wouldn't be wind coming through there. So there'll basically be no wind for the game, which would be interesting to see how that holds because the stadium's so big. But yeah, I'd be interested to see the kind of crowd they have and stuff. Albert Pujols for the Cardinals blue. I know there's a lot of Phillies people over there. A lot. I thought about going. My wife and I talked about it because we got offered tickets with our package or ticket package we have with them. We got offered to buy tickets earlier in the year, but because it was my son was just finished his first year of college, like we would have decided like 6 months ago. We didn't know where he was going to be or where things were, so we decided not to, and now I'm kind of pissed that we didn't go. Like it looks like a ton of fun. Gavin Williams throwback. I do wonder if they're really. I mean, they keep doing this with the NFL and MLB and all that, and I know in the NFL, the guy who owns the Jaguars wants to move to London desperately. He has for years. He's talked about it. He's the one who's really pushing it hard. And you know they're going to do two expansion teams in baseball coming up, but everyone knows one of them's definitely going to Nashville. Most people figure the other one's going to Portland or someplace like that. But I do wonder if they would actually do a team over there. Like, logistically, it would be tough. Like, it's not far. I mean, it's no different than, you know, having to, say, fly from Philly to LA. I mean, granted, for the West Coast teams, it would not be, you know, it'd be a long trip. And I suppose a team, like, if there was a London team, they would probably have to do long swings in the States, like long road trips and then long homestands, like that type of thing. I mean, you would suppose they'd put him in one of the Eastern divisions, whether it was the NL or AL. So, I mean, I don't want to be too terrible for their division games, but I don't know. Like, they keep doing these things every year, and you keep thinking, like, okay, so are they going to do this eventually? Like, are they just going to keep playing the games? George Brett, throwback. Because, like, I know Mexico City, they said wants a team. They want a football team down there, too. And it's like, and Berlin wants a team, or Germany wants a team. You know, like, okay, well, we've done this for like 5 years now, so let's either pull the trigger say no, we're not doing it. You know, Soto home run challenge. Because I certainly, especially if you just had one, like, have you? I don't know if you guys have seen. There's this English basketball league now. I mean, there's been European basketball forever, and they've been very successful. But I mean, I certainly think they'd have the support for a team over there. You know, um, there's enough expats living in Europe and stuff that certainly would support a European team. I think. Ooh, what do we got here? 59 of 89, Mason Wynn, rookie. Very nice card for the Cardinals. 59 of 89. Yep. For Jeff. That's the one you want right now. Kid's good, man. Mason Wynn, he's no joke. I'm telling you, this case has been weird. It's had like a little bit of everything in it. That's a nice one. Congrats. There you go, Jeff. Good one, buddy. Jason Dominguez, greatest hits rookie. Tatis and Diaz for the Rockies to 2024. For Jorge. Ashley, I'm surprised you didn't take the Cardinals again tonight after last night. Ashley's the one who got the 1 of 1 last night out of this case. Johan Duran for the Twinnies, rainbow foil. Luciano rookie. I wonder if it would be like loud like it is in Japan for games over there. That would drive me nuts. Have you guys seen Frank Thomas throwback? Oh, God, what school is it? Is it Mississippi State? Does it? I can't remember which team it is. I just saw it on Instagram where, so like if the opposing team walks a batter, then the whole crowd starts saying ball five, ball five, ball five. And I mean, the whole place, thousands of people do it at the top of their lungs. It's like totally throws the pitchers off, you know? I saw this video, this poor kid trying to pitch. And then, of course, he threw a ball five, and it was ball six, ball six, ball six. And they keep doing it until the guy throws a strike. God, what school is it that does that? And I was just thinking, like, that dude looked like that pitcher looked like he was ready to murder someone out there. I would have too. I'd have been like, would you all shut up? But you see some of those Japanese games, man, they are so loud that I don't know how they can put up with that. Vladdy Daddy for Washington. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, they are. It's just, I don't understand. Look, I'm as big a sports fan as anyone. I just don't understand how people can keep that up constantly. Like, I'd be in the stands and be like, all right, guys, enough's enough. Can we just watch the game for a little bit? They're banging those sticks together, and I'd be like, oh, enough. Griffey's celebration of the kid. Like, I don't think I'd make it past like one game at a Japanese baseball stadium. I'd be like, all right, well, I experienced that, because it's just like they never stop. It's amazing their dedication to it. Judge McCormick Jeter grand game. I mean, I'm all for supporting your team, but come on. Like, let's do it within reason a little bit. Javon, Sedane. Did the Astros, they do that? Well, yeah, the Astros, they like banging trash cans. Yeah, that is true. De La Cruz rookie. Altuve greatest hits. I don't know. You see some of those Japanese games. This guy's got like drums and all kinds. It always reminds me of the guys from Major League, the four guys out in the stands, and they have like the drum he's banging on, and he hits the home run. He's like too high, too high, like too high. What are you? Oh wow! Look at that thing for the Orioles. Jordan Westburg rookie auto. I'm telling you, man, this case Shane S. There you go, buddy. Here's a nice hit. I'll give you a cheer on that one. And we'll call that a
victory.
Victory. Mr. Baseball, yeah. Wow, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I just saw Major League again like a week or two ago, maybe for the like 700th time in my life. And the guy's like, too high, and the other guy's like, too high. What are you talking about? Nice Jordan Westburg rookie auto. He keeps playing the way he's never running in the rookie of the year too. It's good. Those damn Orioles, they're good. Yeah. You know what's great? It is a movie that translates. Like it doesn't, even though it's. I mean, how old is that movie now? It's almost 40 years old, right? At this point, it still works. Like, you know, a lot of times you see movies that are that old and you're just like, it's good, but you know, it was good for back then. Verlander throwback, and it just, I don't know, that movie just works. It's still funny, it's still relevant. Cracks me up. It's one of those movies that if I see it, I have to watch it. Like if I'm sitting down and I go past and it's on, I'm like, oh, all right. 701 times in my life. Dane Dunning for Texas. Varsho and Canzone. Jordan Westburg auto. Keep pulling autos. You like autos. Kutch on the blueprint. So we got Topps Chrome Platinum coming up next. And I know I mentioned it earlier, but we got Topps Chrome Platinum on the website. 4-box random team break. With, as of earlier tonight, only 8 spots left. You fill that puppy up, we'll break that too. Frank Thomas, a Grand Gamers. Was watching how they play earlier tonight. The Yankees brought up a couple of days ago for this freaking. Oh yeah. We should have gotten a live chicken. That's right. There was this guy this morning from the Japanese league. Oh man, hold on. I gotta get my phone. What was his name? I sent a video. I saw this video of my. I sent it to my son. I think I did. What was that guy's name? Let me see. Maybe it was his. Damn, where did I send that to him? This guy, he plays in the Japanese league. He's an outfielder. Shusi Minami. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. The arm on this guy is insane. Like throwing guys out at home from like deep center field and stuff. Like this guy's got like the sickest arm I've seen in a long time on an outfielder. Chisumi Minami. I'm telling you, look for this dude. He's going to be in the in Major League Baseball. You're throwing guys out like that. I was like, I was stunned when I saw it. Jansen. Kyle Harrison, rookie throwback. Clay Holmes, Henry Davis. All right. 2 down, 2 to go. Yeah, there's that movie. There's a lot of great parts. There's you can't really pick a bad moment in that movie. One of the reasons, like when I enjoy a movie, I'll watch it a bunch of times, is not necessarily because I just love the movie so much, but every time I watch it, like I hear or see something different. Like a great example is if watch Wolf of Wall Street. I'm sure many of you've seen it many times. Phenomenal movie. There are so many lines in that movie that go by that you don't even notice. Like if you watch it with like the captions on, there's so many lines. Every time I see that movie, I hear a different line. And Jonah Hill's so good in that movie, it's crazy. He should have won an Academy Award for that movie. Jake Cronenworth, the Padres. Numbered 119 of 199. Padres is Ashley. There you go. Votto, Westberg. If even half of that movie was true, that Wolf of Wall Street movie, that dude was nuts. He was out of his mind. Aaron Savale, Garcia. So what is everybody's favorite baseball movie? Come on, tell me. Give me the knowledge. Mookie Betts, all tops team. I mean, Major League's a very easy one to pick, but there's more than a few out there that certainly could take top spot. De La Cruz, rookie. The Sandlot is always a favorite, of course. Any of the Bad News Bears? Bad News Bears are good. Nick Fortes. There aren't a lot of bad baseball movies out there. My son and I were talking about this like a year ago. And we decided that like Summer Catch might be like the worst baseball movie ever. If any of you remember that. With Freddie Prinze Jr., I think, when he was playing in like the Cape Cod League or whatever. And to be honest, the movie's watchable. It's not, it's not unwatchable. It just Mookie Betts throwback. You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, Sandlot's definitely a good one to put up there. Movie's great. I mean, there's some there like hokey, like Rookie of the Year and stuff like that, but they still weren't necessarily bad movies. They were just, it's funny. I just saw a thing recently, Angels in the Outfield. See, I know I've seen it, but I don't really I don't remember Angels in the Outfield. I know I've seen it, but I think it was just so long ago, I don't remember it. I just saw a thing. I've talked about this before. I don't know if any of you guys watch them, but on YouTube, GQ has a channel, and they do a lot of like career retrospectives with actors and stuff like that. And I love those things, and they're mindless. Like I can put them on and do whatever I'm doing, not really, kind of half pay attention to them. Lou Bob for the White Sox. And I just saw one recently with Kevin Costner, and they brought up the fact that he's made 3 baseball movies, which, he even admits, most people tell you that's 3 more than you should make in your whole career, and all of them have been very good. I mean, and that's what he kind of came down to. He's like, I love baseball, but he's like, it's not like I have a particular fondness that it has to be baseball. It just happened to be that I got these good scripts, But yeah, any of his are good. I mean, Summer Catch. I don't even know how we came up with that one. Joey Votto for the Reds. And of course, he comes with the whole, well, Field of Dreams isn't really a baseball movie. It's a father son movie, which is true. I mean, but there's an awful lot of baseball in it. So now, what's his name? Pete Crow Armstrong. His mother was in one of those movies. Like Angels in the Outfield or Rookie of the Year or one of them. She played the mother. I forget which one. One of you guys probably knows the movie. I don't remember which one it was, but it's just kind of funny that, the woman who played the mother of this supposed baseball player ends up having a baseball player for a kid. Royce Lewis' greatest hits. You got back here. Yeah, Bull Durham's a good one. Look at this thing. Little sneaky Rockies hit in the old City Connect uniform for Jorge. Charlie Blackmon, numbered 5 of 199. I'm telling you, there's been like one of everything in this case. City Connect, Charlie Blackmon. Very cool. Yeah, Bull Durham's is an excellent. We haven't had a good baseball movie in a while. I'm trying to think, has there been anything in recent years? Somebody needs to make a good one. And of course, there's like the Black Sox movie, 8 Men Out. That's a good one. Acuna for the Braves. What was the one that was based on the true story of the guy who was like a high school coach, and then he was pitching again. Henry Davis, home run challenge, and God, I'm trying to remember what was the name of that one. Jordan Romano for the Blue Jays. That was a few years back. I mean, not too long ago, but it was based on a true story where the guy was like a high school coach and his kids convinced him, they were like, if we win, you try out for a team. And he actually ended up being a rookie at like almost 40 years old or something like that. He pitched for like 2 years for Tampa Bay. The guy was like, 38 years old. He was throwing like 100 miles an hour. George Brett Grand Gamers. There was actually a guy on Instagram last week who I saw who said he's 41 and he was throwing 101 miles an hour. He also looked like he was, going to collapse after every time he threw the ball, but he was throwing it 101 miles an hour. Little Big League, yeah, is the mom's. That's it. And isn't the team like the Cubs in the movie or something like that? I think it is. It's just kind of ironic, weird that she plays that part and then has a baseball player for a kid in real life. Julio Blueprint. So the last third of this case will be tomorrow night. And then, like I said, next week, Series 2. Some Series 2 lovelies. Those are Devers throwback. Griffey celebration of the kid. Okay, box number 4. Time we got 52. Ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Oh, for next week too, I was able to get some more 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum. I know many of you like that. Chasing Bobby Witts and J Rods and all that stuff. So we'll have some of that mixed in next week with Series 2. And I got some 22 draft coming also, Bowman drafts. So something a little different. We were supposed to have Donruss next week too, but it got pushed to next month. So, which I kind of figured it would, because it'd be just stupid for them to release Donruss on the same day as Series 2. So it looks like it's going to be like 3 weeks later. Corbin Carroll. Blueprint. Well, we got the silver packs. We got absolutely nothing in the silver packs last night. So I'm hoping for some decent silver pack pulls tonight. Jose Fairman. Encarnacio Strand, throwback rookie. Roy Hobbs, yeah, The Natural. Wow, man, that's a movie I hadn't thought of in a long time. The Natural, that was a good one too. Chas McCormick. That's an old movie. I wonder what year that came out. I'm trying to think now. That came out when I was a kid. Greg Maddux. I saw this thing today, for those of you who are in my, I'm 50, so those of you who are in my age group, that Andrew McCarthy, the actor, did a documentary. I saw the preview for it today. It looks really good. About the Brat Pack from the 80s, all the actors and actresses, Rob Lowe and Spencer Horwitz for the Blue Jays, rookie auto. For Shane. He's been playing well, this kid. Like, all the, for those of you who are my age know exactly what I mean when I say the Brat Pack, but for those of you who don't, like, there's this whole group of actors who were teenagers and in their 20s in the 80s, and they made up the Brat Pack. And he's done, Andrew McCarthy was one of them, and he's done this whole documentary now about it. It looks really interesting. He goes around and talks to all of them, and how a lot of them, some of them are like, oh, it really hindered things, and other people are like, well, we were brats. But it looks pretty cool. It's coming out on Hulu in a couple weeks. Josh Jung, throwback, rookie cup. And Tyler O'Neill for the Cardinals. Rainbow foil. Nolan Ryan, Grand Gamer. Tease. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Here's another one. This is our second of the case. Super short print Dean Kremer for the Orioles. The gold mirror variation. We had a who did we have last night? God, my memory from the Pirates. Cabrian Hayes. We had last night. It's so weird. We've gotten so few of these this year, but that's the second one in this case. Dean Kremer for the Orioles. For Shane. Shane's got all the right teams tonight. Soto, Luciano, and Correa shower to 2024. Why? What happened? John, what happened? Things didn't work out? Or you just 1930 of 2024. It's funny you said. I was just about to ask you how the week ended. Jeez. Griffey's celebration of the kid. Araz, greatest hits. The Cruz rookie. Really? Well, hey man, do it while better to find out now than later. I mean, you didn't have to be in a rush to go back so fast. You'd said that before, so it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Kutch, throwback. Now, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you figured that out quickly, though, and didn't have to go through any nonsense. But I am sorry to hear that you had to sit through that orientation just for a couple days for that. De La Cruz home run challenge for the Reds. Bryce Harper on the blueprint. Yeah, maybe take some time, man, like you thought about. Maybe take a month or so during the summer, relax a little bit. Valdez rainbow foil. Company can mandate you back to work. Yeah, that's crazy. That was like, remember that night we were talking to the guy who's the corrections officer in New York? Were you here that night with that guy? And he was telling us all about how, like, if you're working and the guy after you calls out, like, you can't leave. You just have to work his shift. Like, they don't even have to ask. Like, and he's like, there are times when you get stuck there, sometimes 2, 3, 4 shifts in a row, because people just call out and nobody shows up, and you can't leave them shorthanded. That's insane. Judge, throwback. Like, I couldn't work under those situations. Like, you never know if you're going home. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. All right, silver packies. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. All right, Shawver rookie, Devers, Marte rookie, and Betts. Yeah, no, that was crazy. I never even heard of something like that before. That was insane. Bichette, Verlander, Strand rookie, and Thomas. Oy, well, like I said, better you find out quickly than waste some time there and then, Jason Dominguez, rookie. Tatis, Posey, and Owen White. It's so crazy. Are we going to get nothing out of these guys? There better be a massive hit in the other ones. Matos, rookie. Goldschmidt, Garcia, and Buxton. Well, the first 8 boxes of silver packs, I mean, it's produced some rookies, but we haven't gotten a single parallel, so we'll see in the last 4 boxes. Yeah, dude, check it out. And I mean, I know you don't need it, but hey, certainly if by any chance you want my wife to call and say something, she'd be more than happy to. I told you that. I know you don't need it, but every little bit can help. So, all righty, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, you all are the reason I get to do this. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, we will be here all weekend. And we'd love to have you stop by and hang out with us. Also, you know what I'm going to say. ChefSportsCards.com. Got some delicious breaks, very close to being full over there. So take a stop by there, pick up a team or two, and help a brother out. And we'll break those this weekend too. Otherwise, please stay safe and stay healthy out there. Let's do a little hit recap. Yeah, sorry, Ron. They don't all work out, buddy, unfortunately. All right, hit recap for 2024 Top Series 1/3 hobby case break number 31. We did have our silver packs. No hits, but a couple of decent rookies. Matos, Dominguez. Who else do we have? Owen White. Encarnacion Strand. Shawver. Marte. So we'll make sure those rookies get sleeve and top loaded. Home run challenge cards. We had Henry Davis, Ellie De La Cruz, Mike Trout, and Juan Soto. Rainbow foils of Jordan Romano, Nick Fortes, Tyler O'Neill, Valdez, Kopech, Metz, Dunning, and Duran. We had a blue Cardinals Albert Pujols throwback. A very tasty Mason Wynn rookie to 89, 59 of 89 for the Cardinals. Jake Cronenworth to 199. A Dean Kremer gold mirror super short print for the Orioles. To 2024, Correa and Elias Diaz. We had the City Connect to 199, Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. And then autographs, Dane Meyer for the Marlins. Very nice Jordan Westburg for the Orioles. And Spencer Horwitz for the Blue Jays. All righty, folks. Again, thanks so much for joining us. I will be back in, looks like 10 minutes with Topps Chrome Platinum. Everyone, have a great night. Go to the website. Talk to you. Bye.